Welcome to this week's edition of the Women's Basketball Report, here with head coach Peter Cinella. Coach, you guys picked up the big win on Monday in your most recent game against Bryant. Just talk about what you guys were able to do to get that 10-point win.
Well, team should be proud of themselves because they really grinded it out defensively and on the boards. Bryant, always known as a great rebounding team, we were able to out-rebound them by 9, and really to defend them, hold them to 53 points, only 23 in that first half. Very proud of our defense and how we were able to grind it out. They took a 2-point lead, and then we were able to get stops over a 6-minute period, a number of stops, and get our lead right back up.
Yeah, you know, you guys went on that late run to 12-2 to be able to take the lead for good there in the fourth quarter, but also it seemed like it was one of your most complete games offensively from first to end on the floor. Yeah,
we were able to play all 4 quarters. You know, Lauren has been our best player this year, and she only played 14 minutes because of foul trouble. So we had a lot of other people step up. I thought, you know, some key hoops in that fourth quarter. Jenna Clark scored one of our first baskets in the fourth quarter with a nice drive. Elise Graham had a huge shot at the 3-minute mark on a nice drive and finish. So we had some people that, you know, were able to come up and hit big shots.
Yeah, and also on defense, you guys on the game Saturday held a very good shooting St. Francis Brooklyn team to only 3 of 17 from deep. Just want to talk about just your performance from that game.
Well, we're proud of the fact that we're number 1 in the league in 3-point defense. We have been very high at that all year, but now we're number 1. So we really want to defend the 3-point line and take away easy open looks. So, you know, St. Francis Brooklyn, of course, is a very good shooting team, and we try to do our best to stop that.
Yeah, now this Saturday you have Robert Morris coming in to the Rothman Center here. You already played them once earlier this season, the first weekend of NEC play, but just talk about just lessons from that first game that you can take into Saturday's matchup.
Well, we know Robert Morris right now is the best team in our league, undefeated. Really, they've you know, ran through the league very easily through this first half, but we did play them very well in the second half. I think we were +8 in the second half. That's the most anyone has beaten them in a second half, and we were able to score 38 points in that second half, which is the most that anyone scored. Not, you know, maybe they were letting up at the end of the game, but we like to think of it as our offense was solid, and now we got to find a way to do that for 40 minutes.
All right, thank you for your time this week, Coach.
Thank you.
Joining us now in the Women's Basketball Report is senior Madelynn Comly. Maddie, you guys picked up a big win on Monday against Bryant. Just talk about being able to get that win here on Monday night.
It was definitely a huge home win for us. We've lost a few tough games lately, so it was a big win for us, a big lifting up for us. Going forward, we're going to remember that one.
Yeah, now since NEC play started, you've picked up your play as well. I've been averaging 9 points a game in NEC play, been shooting around 50% from the floor. Just talk about your ability to ramp up your play once NEC play started.
So conference play is a different season, and I struggled throughout the first half of our season, but I just kind of found my stride, got my confidence back, and just knew that conference play was go time. So I had to just kick it into gear.
Now this is your senior year. You're approaching a big milestone of 1,000 points, which hopefully you will get towards the end of the season. But just talk about just it being your senior year, what it means to be able to go out and play these games.
It's crazy. I mean, my 4 years have flown by, but I'm really happy with where we are, with our team this year, going out with such a great group of girls, and I'm just excited. I think that we could finish the season really well. So I'm excited going forward.
Yeah, no, this Saturday you have one more home game here on the homestand. You get to face Robert Morris on that Saturday. Just talk about what it's going to take for you guys to come away with a win there in that game.
It's going to be a big game. It's going to be a really tough game for us. I mean, Robert Morris is super disciplined, and they're just really good. So, I mean, we have a few days to prepare, and we just have to stay tough. We were tough against Bryant, so we just have to stay with that, stick with that, and then just be confident.
All right. Thank you for your time today, Maddie.
Thank you.
That'll do it for this week's Women's Basketball Report. Catch the Knights here in the Rothman Center on Saturday against Robert Morris at 2 o'clock. That game will be streamed on NEC Front Row. For more on the FDU Knights Women's Basketball team and all the FDU athletic teams, check out FDUKnights.com.